Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Mandie, EMUA, and today I'm not going to be doing a June favorite. It's really not going to have anything to do with makeup. It's really going to be about my profession and what the rumors that I hear going around about the shampoos that we sell, about it not being real, and that is something that it really hurts me because in the industry that I work in, I believe every single thing that every little thing about a salon that people say, oh, that's not true, oh, that's not true. I really just want to bury their face into the ground because people really don't know the real thing around a salon and about their products that are being sold. And people think that buying, like say, Paul Mitchell Sugar Cleanse and the Sugar Cleansing Sugar Rinse set. This is from the salon that I work at, and I have found this from, in CVS. I found these in CVS, and people are like, oh, well, I can just get it from CVS, or, I can get it from Kmart, from Walmart. That's perfectly fine, it's fine. But you guys need to realize that with those products, that we call it like the black market of shampoos and conditioners. And the thing that really irritates me the most is that people don't realize what is being put in the shampoos and conditioners that you find at CVS that look just like this, but they're not it. Because the thing that really irritates me, there's just a lot of stuff that irritates me about this stuff, is because one is that the Paul Mitchell, it says distributed by Paul Mitchell itself. I know you guys can't see it, but it says it. Distributed by Paul Mitchell Systems. It says all of what, it says the address and everything. I bet that, and honestly, I've seen this. I'll see it at CVS and I will look on the back and it will not say distributed by Paul Mitchell. This whole part is gone because that shows that this product is not bought by, it's not bought from Paul Mitchell. Or, there's other ones that are Redken. It's not bought by Redken. And another thing, the way that you guys can kind of tell which is which and which one is better is because whenever we get product coming into our salon, that is from the distributor itself. Like all of our Paul Mitchell products from Paul Mitchell in Beverly Hills, California. Redken comes from the Redken distributor in New York because that is where it is. That is where the distributor is from Redken. So, and, sorry, I'm coughing. But the thing I want you guys to realize is that just because it is cheaper does not mean anything. It just means that it could be diluted by so many things. It could be diluted by chemicals that don't even belong in your hair. It doesn't even belong in your body. It could be diluted by water just to fill up the bottle. And what really irritates me is that whenever they expire, people throw them out. That is not what we do at our salon. Whenever they are expired, we actually have our district manager or somebody from where I work, or like from, the higher, the big dogs, somebody comes in and they take it and then they get rid of it the professional way, which is not just throwing it into a dumpster, because one, people could be getting free product, and two, they are the ones that take the product, dilute it to fill it up, and then they put a price tag on it and can sell it to CVS, can sell it to Walmart, can sell it to, I've seen stuff at Menards. I've seen John Frieda at Menards. That is so fake, not even funny. And so what people do is that they will take the product that they find in a dumpster or something, or they might just make it at home and then try to sell it to, one of the big department stores. And another way that you guys can see is that, kind of like on a Redken bottle, it says sulfate free, and it also has all of the ingredients. If you guys see a shampoo that could be name brand, could not be, it could be like Garnier, you can look on the back of it, and if it says anything in the ingredients about sulfate, it is bad for your hair, because sulfate is a salt. It takes all the nutrients out of your hair, which can cause frying, which can cause, frizziness, which can cause breakage. It can cause discoloration into your hair. So it might say, oh, it's a color treated shampoo, but it's not really helping your hair. It might help the color, but it's not helping the hair altogether. So that is something that I have been bothered by a lot, by people coming into the salon, and I say, hey, at least get a sample of this, because I name off all of the benefits to it, and then they go, oh, well, I could just buy it at Walmart, or I could just go and get it at, Ulta is a very, very good, Ulta is another place that you can go get it, but I'm telling you, it'll still be the same price as this. Although this Paul Mitchell is only $10.99 or $9.99. Come on now. Like, really? It's not that expensive. I mean, you can go into, your local Smart Style, and you can get those products for that exact price. So that is something that I would really, really recommend you guys doing, is if you guys do get a service at a salon, definitely reconsider getting that product, because one, it comes from the distributor. Two, it has no sulfate in it. It doesn't have any harsh chemicals to do with your hair. And plus, salons have a lot better variety of what we have. Like, there is a line that we have, and it has stuff to tone your hair, for color, for to clarify your hair, dandruff shampoo, hair cleansing shampoo. It has, there's toning shampoos. There's all sorts of different things that you can do. And plus, if you talk to your stylist and ask, hey, where's a place that I can get this? Some stylists I know, they go to a state beauty supply, which is a place only licensed cosmetologists or licensed estheticians or licensed manicurists go to get products. They can go and get it for you. So I don't understand why. I know that it's the cheaper way to go with buying product, but it's not the safest. The cheapest way isn't always the safest. The more expensive way, which some of the products aren't even expensive, like Smart Style, I know that they have a line called Design Line. It is their personal line, and I really like that they have their own personal line. Isn't expensive at all. I think their liters are like $20, which is nothing, and you don't need a lot of their product. And so it's so hard to explain without wanting to just cry, because so many people are out there hurting their hair, and for me, being a licensed cosmetologist, wanting to help everybody that I know, get the perfect hair that they want. I'll have people sit in my chair, and they'll be like, I just need your help. And the first question I always ask is, what kind of shampoo are you using? And the only reason I ask that is because if they say L'Oreal, Garnier, Herbal Essence, Tresemme, Suave or Dove, it's so bad, because none of them are pH balanced, and your hair is 4.5 to 5.5 on the pH scale, 1 out of 14. Suave and Dove are like in the 12s and 13s. So if that happens, it makes your pH of your hair go a lot higher. And I know that Johnson & Johnson no-tear shampoo, I'm sorry for all the moms watching, but if you do your research, the pH of that is 8. It's not doing anything for your child's hair, because it's at the pH of their eyes, so that it won't sting their eyes. That's what most tear-free shampoos or conditioners have, is that it is not, it's not part of the pH of your hair. That's something that really, really bothers me, is that moms thinking that, the Johnson & Johnson, oh, no tear, it's perfectly fine. It's not. It's the pH of their eyeballs. You're not trying to wash their eyeballs. You're trying to wash their freaking hair so they don't get sick. God, it's just... I'm not trying to down anybody that is getting, I understand sometimes it doesn't help, but at least go into the shop and get a sample or a travel size. Even travel size would be fine, because then you can really tell which one is better for you. Another thing that I like to tell my clients is that whenever, I will have them get a sample or a travel size, and the travel size is maybe like $4 or $5. The most expensive one is probably the Paul Mitchell Detangler, and that is like $8. But you don't need a lot of it. But I like to tell people is that try the good shampoo for 2 weeks, and then go back and try your Suave or try your Dove or whichever drugstore one that you buy, and use it once, and you will tell exactly what happens whenever you use a good shampoo and whenever you use a bad shampoo. Because how that happens is that the good shampoo will get your hair to a good pH, it will get you to a healthier stage, and then you go and use that bad shampoo, and it can, I did that for a while. I ended up using I have really, really frizzy hair, if you guys can't tell. I have really, really frizzy hair, so I ended up using Rant Frizz Dismiss. I used that for 2 weeks, and then I went back and used my Dove. I used Dove, one of the worst ones that you could ever put on your hair. And I used it, and it broke my hair. It made it break. It made it crunchy. It made it just greasy. And I realized that, you know, the more expensive one is better, because, you know, they work so hard to make the perfect product for you. And that is kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just the cheaper way isn't always the safest way to go, because I know of some, you could definitely look on YouTube and look up drugstore shampoos, and they have videos. I've actually seen it firsthand. I had a woman come in and she used, I'm not going to say any names, I'm not going to say where it was, but a woman came in and she, I might get a little emotional with this one because this just makes me so sad that this happened, but this woman came in and she said, "You need to help me." And I said, "What's going on? Tell me what's going on." You know, I was doing a full consultation. She had her hair up in a bun, and I didn't know that she was covering up a huge burn mark about this big right on top of her head. And that was because she was using Dove. And she ended up using the, I believe it was the clarifying one. They ended up using that, and it said keep it on for 5 minutes, and she kept it on for 2, and it ended up burning her scalp. So I ended up having her use the Rant Extreme, which is very good for distressed hair or blonde hair, because blondes, we don't have any protein in our hair, so that has interlocking protein network, puts it in your hair. I mean, it didn't help grow her hair back, but it did help with the rest of her hair to get the rest of that hair into a good pH. But now she is using dioxin. I have been keeping in touch with her. We have been really, really good friends for about 2 years now. And, well, I knew her before she even came into the salon where I was working at. And I've known her for so long. And she's using dioxin, which is a very, very good hair regrowth product. It is expensive. It can be $60 to $100. But the reason is because it uses such harsh chemicals, and not harsh, but stronger chemicals that really, really helps grow your hair back. And her hair is growing back. It's not as long. It's about 4 inches long, but she keeps on it, and she stays away from Dove. She stays away from Suave, stays away from any of the drugstores. She always comes to me to get her shampoos, no matter where I'm at. I'm 2.5 hours away from her, but she always comes and does that. And gaining that trust with your client, showing them, you know, I'm not saying like, I told you so, like, this is the right way, da da da, like, you know, if it works for you, great, but please keep in mind that if you're using those shampoos, they do build up. So definitely get a clarifying shampoo, but make sure you go into like your local Smart Style, go into Ulta, go into, you know, any salon, just to say, hey, I need a clarifying shampoo. I'm using this shampoo, but I need a really good name brand shampoo to really, really clarify and get all that buildup. So where if you do still use that shampoo from the drugstore, use the clarifier at least once or twice a week, and that'll really, really help with the pH of your hair. So that, but I will tell you, you will eventually go to the name brand, because that is what we all recommend you to do. That is what we strive for people to do, because we just think of that as the best way possible. And I mean, it's helped me. I mean, I had fried hair, now I don't, because I've been using the Paul Mitchell Sugar Cleanse. I have been using the Total Results Brass Off to tone my hair. I have been using the Color Last from Biolage, and it's the Aqua Gel Conditioner. I've been using It's a 10, which is amazing for distressed hair, for any hair, because it has keratin, it has protein, it has 10 benefits: maintenance of keratin, straightening treatments, increases styling, perfect for all hair types, replaces lost protein, which is a big thing. You know, it protects against heat, it restores hydration balance, it detangles, defrizzes, and adds shine. I mean, it seals cuticles, it, you know, I mean, I have heat protectants, I have a smooth hairspray that I use all the time. I mean, I have so many treatments, it is ridiculous. But I will tell you, I use all of these because of, I've used Garnier, I have used Herbal Essence, I have used Suave and Dove, and this, I mean, they have so many treatments for all of your hair types. And, you know, I mean, they even have teasing hairspray. Who doesn't love teasing hairspray? Come on now. This is awesome. You know, I mean, there's... I just want everybody to know that because it is expensive does not mean that we are trying to get your money. We are trying to help you with your hair. And I'm sorry that I'm getting a little emotional. It's just the fact that I love people. I love my job. But I hate getting told that I am wrong at my job because I don't know what I'm talking about whenever I am trying to sell you a $9.99 sugar cleanse detangler for your child, and you think that the Johnson & Johnson No Tears detangling is amazing. It's just, you need to do your research and you need to talk to a stylist before you go and do the drugstore deal. I know it is not, I know it's a lot cheaper, but you need to realize what you are putting in your hair. Okay? That's my rant. We might be doing this. We might be doing like Mandie's monthly or weekly rant. I think we might be doing that as well, along with makeup tutorials. Speaking of makeup, do you guys like my makeup? If you guys do, I might do a tutorial on it. It's one of my first halo eyes that I really, really like doing. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of get on here and just tell you guys that I love my job. I love everybody that I work with. I love the clients that come into. I love everybody, no matter if they buy this or if they buy Garnier. And honestly, if I get a lot of hate comments about this, I'm sorry, but that is just my opinion, and I feel like that YouTube is the best way for me to express my feelings, because there are a lot of people that probably feel the way I do, but you know, there might be people that don't. But if you're gonna leave a hate comment, I'd appreciate it if you would just delete it, because I'm not here to read the hate. But if you guys do hate on me, I'm sorry, but that's just the way that I feel. But done with my ranting. I hope you guys are having a great day, great night, wherever you all are, and I will definitely see you on the next one. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but if you guys have any ideas, make sure to shoot me down below. Not shoot me, but shoot me a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. So like this video right now, hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I put up new videos. And also subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate that. And yeah, so I will see you guys on the next one.